Imagine this: you're at a dinner party, and there's someone at the table who lights up the room with their charm. They're telling captivating stories, dropping impressive accomplishments, and commanding all the attention. At first, you're drawn in, it feels magnetic, even intoxicating. But then, the cracks start to show. Their jokes at someone's expense feel a little too sharp. They brush off others' opinions, redirecting every conversation back to themselves. You can't shake the feeling that something's off. What if I told you, this could be a textbook case of narcissism? And more importantly, knowing how to recognize these traits could save you from manipulation, heartache, or even harm. In this video, I'll show you the signs to watch for and, most crucially, how to protect yourself without getting drawn into their web. Stay with me, this knowledge might just change how you approach every relationship in your life. In a world where relationships shape much of our personal and professional lives, understanding the personalities of those we interact with is crucial. Among the many personality traits and disorders that influence behavior, narcissism often stands out due to its impact on relationships. Recognizing narcissistic traits and learning how to protect yourself from the potential harm they may cause is vital for maintaining your mental and emotional well-being. Narcissism is a personality trait characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for excessive attention and admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. While some degree of narcissism can exist in everyone, it is normal to seek validation occasionally. Extreme narcissism can lead to a personality disorder known as Narcissistic Personality Disorder, NPD. NPD is recognized by the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders and involves pervasive patterns of grandiosity, entitlement, and exploitative behavior. However, even without a clinical diagnosis, individuals with narcissistic tendencies can exhibit harmful behaviors in their relationships. Here are common traits of narcissistic individuals. Exaggerated sense of self-importance. Narcissists often overestimate their achievements and talents. They might demand recognition and respect far beyond what they've earned and may downplay the accomplishments of others to maintain their sense of superiority. Need for constant validation and admiration. A narcissist thrives on admiration and attention. They might dominate conversations, frequently fish for compliments, or demand constant reassurance about their worth. Lack of empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Narcissists, however, often struggle to empathize, making it challenging for them to consider others' needs, feelings, or perspectives. Exploitativeness in relationships. Narcissistic individuals often see relationships as a means to an end, using others to achieve their own goals while disregarding the emotional cost. Envy and arrogance. They may appear envious of others' successes or possessions while also believing that others envy them. This arrogance can manifest as condescension and disdain for those they perceive as inferior. Difficulty accepting criticism. Narcissists often react poorly to criticism, interpreting it as a personal attack. They may respond with anger, denial, or attempts to discredit the source of criticism. Superficial relationships. Their relationships may lack depth, focusing on appearances, status, or utility rather than emotional connection or mutual respect. Relationships with narcissistic individuals, whether romantic, professional, or familial, can be challenging. At the start, they may charm you with charisma, confidence, and attentiveness, creating a sense of admiration and allure. However, over time, their self-centered nature often leads to conflict, disappointment, and even emotional abuse. In romantic relationships, narcissists may exhibit idealization followed by devaluation. At first, they shower their partner with attention and praise, creating a sense of euphoria. Once the partner becomes emotionally invested, the narcissist may begin to devalue them, criticizing or neglecting their needs while demanding loyalty and admiration. In professional settings, narcissists may be highly competitive, seeking to outshine colleagues at any cost. They might take credit for others' work or manipulate situations to their advantage, undermining team cohesion and trust. Within families, narcissistic parents or siblings may demand control, belittle others, or create an environment where only their needs and opinions matter. This can result in long-term emotional scars for those subjected to such behavior. Dealing with narcissistic individuals requires a combination of self-awareness, assertiveness, and boundaries. Here are some strategies to help protect your emotional well-being. 1. Recognize the signs early. Educating yourself about narcissistic traits can help you identify problematic behavior early on. Understanding that their charm and confidence may mask deeper issues can prevent you from becoming too entangled. 2. Set boundaries. Narcissists often test boundaries to see how much they can control or exploit others. Establish clear limits about what you will and won't tolerate, and enforce them consistently. For example, if a narcissistic coworker frequently delegates their work to you, assertively decline and redirect them to handle their own tasks. 3. Avoid engaging in power struggles. Narcissists thrive on conflict and attention. When confronted with their unreasonable demands or criticisms, remain calm and avoid escalating the situation. Engaging in arguments often fuels their sense of control. 4. Practice emotional detachment. Emotionally detaching yourself from their manipulative tactics can prevent their behavior from affecting your self-esteem. Remind yourself that their actions reflect their insecurities rather than your worth. 5. Seek support. Confiding in trusted friends, family members, or a therapist can provide perspective and validation. A support system can help you navigate challenging relationships and maintain your emotional resilience. 6. Prioritize self-care. Engaging with a narcissist can be emotionally draining. Ensure you take time for self-care, such as pursuing hobbies, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in physical activity. These activities help maintain balance and reduce stress. 7. Limit or end the relationship. In extreme cases where the narcissist's behavior is abusive or harmful, limiting contact or ending the relationship may be necessary. This step can be challenging, especially in familial or long-term relationships, but prioritizing your well-being is essential. While overt narcissism is more apparent, covert narcissism can be harder to identify. Covert narcissists may appear shy or introverted but still possess traits like entitlement, envy, and a lack of empathy. They might express their narcissism through passive aggressiveness, victimhood, or subtle manipulation. Recognizing covert narcissism requires attentiveness to consistent patterns of behavior rather than isolated incidents. Therapy can be an invaluable resource for those dealing with narcissistic individuals. A therapist can help you understand the dynamics of the relationship, develop strategies to set and enforce boundaries, rebuild self-esteem that may have been eroded by the narcissist's behavior, process feelings of guilt, anger, or confusion that often accompany such relationships. For individuals struggling with narcissistic tendencies themselves, therapy offers a chance to address underlying issues and develop healthier interpersonal skills. However, narcissists often resist seeking help due to their aversion to self-reflection and criticism. In conclusion, recognizing narcissistic traits and understanding their impact on relationships is the first step toward protecting yourself from potential harm. Whether in a romantic, professional, or familial context, interacting with narcissistic individuals requires vigilance, assertiveness, and self-compassion. By educating yourself, setting boundaries, and seeking support when needed, you can navigate these relationships while prioritizing your mental and emotional health. Remember, while it may not always be possible to change a narcissistic person's behavior, you have the power to choose how you respond to it. Protecting your well-being is not selfish, it's necessary for leading a balanced and fulfilling life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.